What's up guys, this is Dan from Produce Japan, and today we're going to be taking apart the intake manifold, taking off the exhaust manifold, turbo, and basically everything bolted to the block and head on my SR20. My main goal with this engine is to leave the internals alone and just freshen up all the gaskets and everything like that. New turbo manifold, new turbo, just make sure everything's working and it's gonna last as long as it possibly can. I know SRs blow up all the time, so I'm gonna start with the intake manifold. Gonna unbolt it, lay it out on the ground, take fuel row, everything else off, and I brought bags and a Sharpie, so I'm gonna label every nut and bolt, make sure everything's gonna be able to put everything back together. So yeah, so I'm gonna start with the intake manifold. I'm gonna strip everything off. Once I get it off the engine, just gonna unbolt it straight off, put it on the ground, start by the fuel rail and make sure every bracket, nut, bolt is off, and gonna bag and tag everything, because when I built my Miata motor, that was a little bit of a pain in the ass because I lost a lot of nuts, but I also ended up with a lot of nuts and bolts in a box, which I call the nut bucket, which is completely useless because they should have been either on the car or, I don't know.
Alright, so here's the SR. It's a red top, has Tomei pond cams and Tomei adjustable cam gears. Everything else I believe is stock carrot on it. Stock manifold, some pricey stuff. But yeah, just gonna start tearing everything apart, starting with the intake manifold. Ow! Fucking man. Alright, so we should come off now. Here we go. Our little SR20 intake. Not too much build-up, but I am gonna hot tank it. It is smelling a lot like fuel. I know the car was running extremely rich. The parts car we pulled it out of. The head, honestly, seems really clean. Toss it. Alright, so this is the part I'm probably way too excited for, but yeah, I bought a bunch of bags. I'm gonna toss all of the hardware in because I really don't want to lose anything. And it will be a shit ton easier once I go put it online, mark it, and yeah. Just a little tip, save you guys some time and money. Alright guys, so I figured might as well use my workbench. So I moved it up here. My best bet, I think, would be to remove the runners from the plenum, and then it gives me more room to access the IF and everything else. So I'm going to start with that. I'm assuming some of that is fuel as well. Like I said, it was running rich, but who knows. Another gasket to throw in the trash. Alright, so there she is, she's off. Just gonna start piling up this stuff. Make sure I have the hardware all lined up. There she's off. Not too much build up in there. Sweet. Alright, so that should give you a pretty good look at the inside. Clean, but I'm still going to hot tank the plenum
them and the runners, just to get everything a fresh, nice, clean start. This may need a cleaning on this RB20. The IAC and the ACC also got gunked up, and I should have replaced them, but this should just need a good cleaning, some brake clean, and a little toothbrush. Yep, you can also take the actual valve off. You can clean inside there. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that with this, but while it's off, I might as well. Alright, so I'm gonna take a little break and just label everything, just so I don't get ahead of myself. And yeah, I'll get back to you. Alright, so now I have the upper part of the intake. I'm going to be starting with the fuel pressure regulator. I'm going to take that off, just because it's going to be easier now with that still attached. And loosen the cap for the injectors as well, because Nissan decided to use little Phillips head soft, really soft screws, well, bolts with Phillips head, and they have given me trouble on the RB20. I stripped a bunch out. It's probably just my fault, but it is difficult with these old screws. Alright, so I literally just stripped out the second screw. I got the lower one loose, and the trusty old Phillips did me wrong, so I'm gonna try to get this out. I'm not really sure how. I think last time I stripped one of these out, I grabbed the head, so let's give that a shot. Here we go. So, here's a little tip. If these shitty little screws give you some problems, just hit it with vice grips and a screwdriver. Seemed to work for me. So we have this 3/8 attachment, and it seems to bite pretty well. Just gonna put it on a little bit, get it started, and go at it. See if I have better luck with that, because I don't want to deal with a bunch of stripped screws right now. Let's see. Wait on it. There we go. 1, 2. Sketchy one. Stripped it. Awesome. There we got it. Alright, so like I said, I just wanted to loosen these up. Not quite ready to take the injectors off yet. I did strip a couple, stripped 2 of them, so I'm going to see if I can get those out while I'm here. If not, it's whatever, do it down the road. Alright, so next up is removing the brackets for the rail itself. Alright, and that's off. Fuel, injectors. Oh, leaking fuel everywhere. Awesome. Alright, so here you go, guys. Here is every part of the intake disassembled and organized by location on the intake. I kind of try to bundle some stuff up just so I know where every piece goes. So yeah, hope you guys can get an idea of why I did all of this at this point, because I'm gonna separate every part of the motor into separate box so I can tackle, let's say I don't have all the turbo stuff or manifold stuff yet, I'm gonna try to tackle the intake and fuel and all the vacuum lines and everything. That's probably where I'm gonna start, but I can take all these pieces, have them cleaned up, get the new parts and powder coat, etc. Yeah, hopefully this thing will run in the spring. Thanks for watching, guys.